Hello, and we're here to talk about what will happen in the end times. The Bible actually has a lot to say about the end times, and the first thing that will happen is the Christians will be removed from the earth in the rapture, and this is in 1 Thessalonians 4:13 through 18, and in 1 Corinthians 15:51 through 54. They will be taken from the earth before the tribulation, and in Revelation 3:10 it clearly says, "I will keep you from the hour," you being the believers. So Christians will go to the judgment seat of Christ, and unbelievers will go to the white throne. At the judgment seat of Christ, the Christians will be either rewarded for their good works in God, or they'll miss out on rewards because of their lack of faith or service. And this is in 2 Corinthians 5:10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, so that each of us may receive what is due us for the things done while in the body, whether good or bad.
After the rapture, the Antichrist, or the beast, will come to power and sign a covenant with Israel for 7 years. This is in Daniel 9:27, and he shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week, which is translated 7 years. And in the midst of the week he shall cause the sacrifice and the oblation to cease, and for the overspreading of abominations he shall make it desolate, even until the consummation, and that determined shall be poured upon the desolate. In about halfway through 7 years, the beast will break the peace treaty with Israel and declare war against it. These 7 years are the tribulation period. During this tribulation there will be terrible wars, famines, plagues, and natural disasters. The tribulation will also include the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and the 7 seal, trumpet, and bowl judgments. When they pour out God's wrath on the earth, this is in Revelation 6:1-21. He'll make an image of himself so that he can be worshipped in the Jerusalem temple. This is in Revelation 13:15. The second beast was given power to give breath to the image of the first beast, so that the image could speak and cause all who refused to worship the image to be killed. The second half of the tribulation, the Great Tribulation, it's in Revelation 7:14, and the time of Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 37.
Now, at the end of this 7-year tribulation, the Antichrist, or beast, will launch a final attack against Jerusalem, starting the Battle of Armageddon. And Jesus will come back and destroy the Antichrist and his armies and cast him into the lake of fire, and this is in Revelation 19:11-21. Jesus will then bind Satan in the abyss for 1,000 years, and he will rule on the earth during this time. It's in Revelation 20:1-6. And at the end of 1,000 years, Satan will be released and undefeated again, and he is cast into the lake of fire. This is in Revelation 20:7-10, and he'll be cast there forever. And Christ will then judge all the unbelievers in Revelation 20:10-15 during the great white throne judgment. And Christ will then usher in a new heaven, earth, and Jerusalem. And for Christians, there will be no more sin, no more sorrow, and no more death.